challenge. Welcome back to my channel and my docu-house series, Declutter, Organize and Clean. This is episode number 5, I believe. It's Saturday for me. I just finished number 4 and I did books in the basement, if you saw that. I think it's a good feeling to be able to give it one more pass at books that I had down there, and I'm pretty sure I could have done better, but you know what? It's a huge progress compared to what it used to be. So if you are new to my channel and you're a new subscriber, I want to welcome all of you, because I've had a significant increase in subscribers since the beginning of the series, and I think it's because you guys are sharing the videos. So let me go through the system really quick again, and I'm going to talk about it at the beginning of every video for those of you who are brand new and this is the first time I watch one of those videos. I put together a system for decluttering my house that is kind of totally against everything that you've probably read so far or heard about. Most systems will tell you to pick an area and only focus on this area, or they will ask you to focus on one specific type of items and only do those items. So you would just do papers, for instance, or you would just do clothes, for instance, okay? Or you just do the living room, or you just do the kitchen. I find that those systems can be very, very overwhelming when you have a large amount of things that need to be decluttered. And in particular, if you work in an area where there's a lot of things that don't belong to that specific area, you end up running like a chicken without your head. Like, you're really not organizing or decluttering the room. You're just basically putting things back where they belong, and you make poor decisions because you're trying to make decisions fast. It's just an overwhelming process to me. And I've tried many methods in the past, but this one gives me variety and it's fun to do. And it also brings me accountability, not just because I'm on YouTube, but because I actually made a promise that whatever I pick, I'm going to do, regardless of whether I want to do it. And that's the problem. We procrastinate stuff. There's areas of our house that are constantly well organized, and then areas we have forgotten. I call them the Freudian basement. These are the areas that we want nothing to do with. We keep on procrastinating. We know about them. They're like the elephant in the room. We just don't want to deal with them because they are overwhelming. And quite frankly, a lot of them are just plain boring, okay? Nobody wants to organize a tool shed. Let's be honest. So bottom line is, what I did for this system is that I picked areas of my house, every area of my house that needs to be decluttered. I put each single area as a little task in a little jar, well, I don't know about little, but on a sticky note, and I am giving it a nice shuffle, and I am picking the task randomly. If it's something that I really want to do, I'll be all happy to do it. If it's something I want nothing to do with it, guess what? I'm doing it anyway because I picked it. And then when it's done, I put it in a Ziploc bag, and when the Ziploc bag is full and this is empty, I put everything back in here. I may add other tasks and start over, or wait until next year and do it over. Because, like I said in the last video, decluttering is a process, is not an event, just like change, okay? So it might take you years, it might take you a week, it might take you months, it doesn't matter, just do it. Let's pick today's task, shall we? So far, I've done living room decor, my work area in the kitchen, which is still working, by the way. I know that some of you had doubts, but guess what? It's working. See, you find systems that work for you. Forget about other people's system. Do what works for you. You know yourself better than anybody else. And then what else did I do? I did all the decor, all the holiday seasonal decor in the cold room downstairs, and I did the basement books. So video number 5, where are we going today? I think this is the fun part. I'm not looking. Hopefully this will be right side up and you can read it. I can't see. I don't even mind my glasses. I can't see. The problem is that I picked sticky notes, so they're sticking on each other. Okay, here we go. That's what we. So this is what we are doing today. Can you see it? I don't know if you can. And it says kitchen junk drawer. All right. Boy, does it need it. Everything must go. I don't need a kitchen junk drawer. These are ridiculous. Let's go do it. Ah, the darn junk drawer. Don't you wish you didn't have this at all? Why do we have one? What's the point? Look at this mess. This. We got this. All right, let me empty this and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. So that's clean. What's the purpose of a junk drawer, really? Other than keeping things that you may need in a hurry or conveniently for general purposes of running the household. Like pens, elastic bands, things that you tend to grab not on a daily basis, but you don't really need to have a specific organization system just for them, you know, like you don't have multiples of it. So I finally put a real drawer liner in this. Some of you are probably going to complain about this. Not me, but let's avoid the complaints. We're going to cut this right. I'm trying to do things right, okay? It's a big change for me. I usually would just leave it and be like, yeah, good enough. But no, I'm trying to make things right. Alright. So we got proper drawer liner for once. I got something at the at-home store. I got this. This is a regular drawer organizer, and then I got little ones like this. They were a little expensive, but I realized that I need to have something to carry stuff and a place for everything. Because if I just have a loose drawer, then it's going to be a big mess. So the advantage of having these little ones, why I have 5 labels? I don't know. Okay. Oh, now I got the gluey stuff at the bottom. Okay. The advantage of having these is that they do fit in here and I can slide them. Okay. So guess what? Each one of those, 1, 2, and 3, and I bought 4 of those, they all going to get drawer liner at the bottom. And the reason why I put the drawer liner here, so that this doesn't slide. Okay, so I'm gonna have double layers. So let me do that. I'll be right back. Okay, so that is done. I have this here that's not going anywhere. It doesn't slide. I still have room here in the back. Don't know what I'm gonna put in there, though I could move this way. However, if I do that, I'm losing access to these, which I don't really want to do. So we're going to keep it here. Alright, so I have 4 small compartments for little stuff. I have a space here and I have a space here in the back, which I'm going to try not to use. Now, what do I really need in here? Let's go through all of the junk that's on the top. And again, I'm trying to do things right here. Okay, so I have essential oil. This one actually wasn't closed proper. And those, I believe, would be perfect for that little container. Can this stand? I'm going to try to see if I can make them stand, or at least go sideways. No. So let's close them properly. that's that. You see, I had all manner of these, right? And it just, look at this. Like, really? I don't need that. This is trash. This, I will never use it. Trash. Doggy bags, I have another drawer for that. Well, I know I need scissors. And then I can have, that's exactly why you want to have stuff in little containers. Okay, I can have this in here. This is trash. Little cat thing, we're just gonna let the cat play with it. The rest is trash. There's another pair of scissors. The dog brush can go this way. I don't really need to have a stapler here. That can go in the drawers on the other side. Alright, that's a refill for my, we don't need the label. That can go in here. Alright, these, they never worked. The little lights that were supposed to go underneath the counter, they were garbage. Alright, this doesn't belong in the kitchen. These are, aha, I could use some of that. Paper clips. Various sizes. I have small and large in here. That I can use. And the rest goes upstairs. This is all stuff that's related to the ring. And by the way, the ring, I need to reinstall. That's the back door ring. And somewhere in there, I saw the back part of it. So this could go in the back. So I don't really need it right away, but it's a project I gotta do. Okay, pens. Pencil. So I'm done, and very obviously this is proof that it's about having the right system. Everything in here is compartmentalized and cannot shift because it's in that special drawer organizer. That's what they call them, drawer organizers. Why would I not have one? I don't know. But anyway, I just can't put stuff on top here because it won't close. So obviously it's got to stay this way. So what do we have? I have two leftovers of those little hooks here with the sticky backs, and then a bunch of paper clips, bunch of elastic band, which we use for various purposes, like, you know, like closing bags for the fridge and stuff. Miscellaneous, you know, that I always reach for. These are for the candles, matches for the candles, a little clip for nails, the rotisserie twine or whatever twine. You always need twine in a kitchen. The little measuring tape here, one of those USB charging thing, always need one. The refill for my home fragrance, that's actually in the basement. Maybe I should put that in the basement. Various oils here. The stuff for the ring is here. keys and spare change in there. This is for the dishwasher, so that stays here. These are for the pets. There's a bunch of gift cards we got for the holidays. Got a little memo pad here for quick notes. Bunch of pens, scissors. This gizmo here, the vice grip. You need one everywhere you go. Basically, this is like multi-tool. Super glue, little blades for my X-Acto knife, and that's all I need. This was in here, but doesn't need to be, so it's all in need, except that's garbage. All of this needs to be relocated. So I have all manner of stamps. What else? I have a, yeah, that's for a Barbie box that's downstairs. It's just like all of this needs to be relocated, and all of this here actually was trash. All of this is all trash that was in the junk drawer. How about that? So I am done with this task, feeling really good about this. At least I can find what I'm looking for, and there's nothing in here I don't use on this floor. Nothing. Everything that's in here I use. At one point or another during the week or the month, I use it, and it's in here. Everything else didn't belong here or was absolute trash. And to be honest, it didn't take long at all. It took maybe 20 minutes at best to do this. Why procrastinate, right? If only I would learn that lesson. I mean, look at all this stuff that's garbage that didn't need to be in here. And all of this stuff that really should have been relocated. Unbelievable. So I'm done with this task. That was day 5. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe right here to my channel if you're brand new. And share my videos and this series to anybody you think could use some organization in their life, feeling overwhelmed with this stuff, taking it one bite at a time with my system. I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.